their first match in the PVL Season 3 Reinforced Conference. The PetroGazz Angels bounced back. Bangko Perlas, meanwhile, kept their semifinal chances alive after beating Motolite. And to talk about the weekend's high-intensity PVL matches, let's bring in our analysts, Coach O, Oliver Almadro, and Madam Mozzy, Ravena. Grabe, gusto ko ilabas yung notebook ko dito. I want to take down notes kasi it's Coach O and Madam Mozzy. I guess let's start para chronological. Yung Creamline win over PetroGazz. So wala na tayo undefeated team. What stood out from that match para sa'yo, Coach O?
Well, for me, Gia will always be Gia amazing for me. You know, that's the dream of every coach to have a setter that is a leader, thinking, matapang, and of course, can do things na you will never know na magagawa niya pa. And yun ang nagdala for me. To think na meron ka pang Eliza, meron ka pang Kaupin. So everyone will really work hard for that win.
Tama yun, no? Gia rin is the talagang biggest factor there, especially in that match. Kasi isipin mo lang yung distribution na ng bola. Iniisip niya, panay superstar tong mga to. Paano ko i-distribute to na kung sino yung gumagana. At the same time, adding 8 points to her name. Yes. Alam mo yun, yun, ang dami mo nang iniisip, may gumagawa ka pa ng gano'n. Kaya nga sabi ni Coach, ano pa kain talaga. Yes. Pag ikaw meron ka niyan, precious talaga yan. No?
What can you say about the quality of the game from both teams, from both PetroGazz and Creamline?
Well, I said, if it goes 5 sets, you can never tell kung PetroGazz or Creamline. But that fourth set, naging swerte. It's Creamline's been lucky. Imagine yung touch nung libero could have 2 points ahead na sila right away. But talagang evenly match yung game nun. What I saw lang during that match is during the fourth set, during end game, I think Salas didn't put the power in that last 2 attacks. So for me, as a coach, that last 2 attacks, you could have hit it hard because you're already 24. So now, Creamline maximizing that complacency.
Ako naman on that point also, no, I think yung game plan ng Creamline was talaga pagurin tong dalawang imports. Alam naman nila ito lang yung susi dito. Hindi naman lang, but ito lang yung malaking susi dito sa PetroGazz. And they did just that. Kaya nga hingal na nung 5th set yung dalawang imports na alam mo nga malalakas pumalo, but in the end, nawala na ng power. So I guess the game plan worked for Creamline.
Okay, so of course, we feel bad for PetroGazz kasi nasira yung perfect record nila. But they bounced back. So I'm going to fast forward here. PetroGazz beating Army. And so if you're PetroGazz, yun yung maganda, coach eh. You don't wait too long.
Yes.
Hindi yung 1 week kang malulungkot. You get to bounce back. And how did they bounce back?
Well, of course, the 1-2 punch, the imports. Sabi nga ni Janisa Johnson sa interview sa kanya, loss equals motivation. So para sa kanya, naging motivated pa siya to work hard. And of course, hindi natin matatawaran ulit yung pinakita ni Salas. So talagang that 2 imports, 1-2 punch, if they will really hit hard or they will really give that A game, ang hirap talunin ng PetroGazz. Sakto. Pag natalo, bukas babawi. Ang bilis eh.
Oh, and again, those imports, no, si Johnson nga, isa yun yan yung key player ko in that match. Why? Because ayun na naman, nandun na naman yung floor defense talaga niya. Hindi matawaran. So it's so hard to beat a team na yung dalawang import na usually pinoprotektahan mo yan sa depensa para nga hindi mapagod, just like what happened to Creamline. Pero ito, sila pa talaga yung sumusugat to go for defense.
And may I add one more thing. During that game nila, nung kinabukasan, si setter, si Cheng, medyo nag-distribute siya na maayos during that game. So, maayos yung nilaro ni Cheng. Mas nakita ko much better yung distribution niya nung second game kaysa nung Creamline game.
Okay, moving to another team. This Motolite team, suki ba to for... gusto talaga nila yung marathon yung game, ano?
Pang matagalan.
Ano nga sabi ni Sinjin, meron pang matagalan spirit ba yun?
Okay, so they defeated Balipure and then they lost a really hard-fought match to Bangko Perlas. I mean, what can you say about this Motolite team?
Well, first, Motolite is a young team. So, kaya nila yan. Yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they can really do it. But ang question is the maturity. How to close the match. Sometimes, as a coach, kasi you teach how to play well but you really have to teach how to win. So yun ang nagiging tingin ko na kailangan nung Motolite. But talent, physical, attributes,
endurance, for sure.
Yes, they have it. Pero yun ang nangyayari in the end. And of course, di naman natin mawawala yung ginawa naman nung Perlas. Like Tiamson giving the right point at the right time.
Wala ko naman yung Motolite, when you see their lineup, malakas talaga tong team na to. And hindi mo rin matatawaran that the Imports will give you 20-something points almost per every game. But yun nga, may question mark kasi, yung para bang kulang, kapos nga sa dulo, walang pandiin.
Yeah.
So it's either dahil nga hindi pa nila na ma-maximize si Myla Pablo, at saka siguro, kailangan paganahin talaga nila yung gitna nila. That will be parang, ang threat kasi nila parang sa dulo lang
Yeah.
parang sa open, so madaling basahin ng depensa ng kalaban. So if mapagana nila, like in that game, 7 points si Ganaban.
Yes.
So okay, at least may threat sa gitna.
And then of
nanalo
course,
sila.
they can learn from Matilde Banco Perlas because of their experience.
Correct. Di ba si Sue Roses, nakita mo naman halos siya yung nagsasarado na every set. And Sue has been through a lot of really close games at ginamit niya yun in that match against
Really
Motolite.
face kung may maturity talaga.
Parang kayong dalawa. So much experience and wisdom and maturity.
Seasoned.
And that's why we learned a lot. Thank you, Coach O and Madam Mozzy,
Thank
for
you.
helping us out today. This has been The Score. I'm Miko Halili. You can also watch The Score on iWant. And we leave you now with our features on the Unity Walk for our country's Paralympic athletes for the 10th ASEAN Para Games next year, as well as a team profile of the Davao Occidental Tigers in the MPBL. We'll see you all again tomorrow.
The Philippine Paralympic Committee is calling for unity among high-level sports officials in the Philippines ahead of the 30th Southeast Asian Games. PPC President Michael Barrero urged the country's decision-makers to show that the country can rise above their differences, as the opening of the SEA Games is fast approaching. The statement comes as the Paralympic Committee organized a unity walk to raise awareness and funds benefiting the country's para-athletes. The Philippines will also be hosting the 10th Asian Para Games on January 2020 at the new Clark City Sports Complex. More than 200 Filipino para-athletes will compete in 16 events.
At the PPC, we're looking at enabling para-athletes achieve sporting excellence and excite and inspire the world.
Some rolled in their wheelchairs and joined the torch relay to promote inclusion in sports. About 3,000 participants and supporters were in attendance, including Filipina sports legends Elma Muros and Akiko Thompson.
Exciting at saka may mga pagbabago, kakaiba. Sumasaya dahil lahat nag-i-enjoy kami, matanda man, bata, new generation.
Hopefully the message is that, we can come together, we can work together. This event, alam mo, we all had different goals and objectives, but we were able to make it work out. And tingnan mo, it became a bigger and better event, celebration. So, kaya natin.
After a tough loss last season in the national finals, the Davao Occidental Tigers are ready to pounce at their opponents, this time with a deeper bench and faster legs. Additions to their already competitive lineup are MPBL All-Star Marco Balagtas, Chester Saldua, and Ivan Ludovice. Now the team is in the process of integrating the new recruits to their system.
It was a tough loss, right? We want to bounce back. Our goal is to win it. Siyempre, we want to make Bawi good, but it doesn't work that way. We have to be patient.
Kahit pa paano nakaka-adjust na ng paunti-unti. Yun na, communication namin, lalo-lalo na talaga sa depensa. Kasi nga hindi kami mananalo sa opensa dahil last time di namin nakuha yung goal namin na makuha yung national championship. Try namin ulit na makapasok ito sa unang-una sa playoffs, tapos sa semis, finals.
I'm really confident because of the way they work, but it's gonna take a lot of teamwork. First game, we won, but I think we can play a lot better.
With promising recruits on board and with a winning mindset, the Davao Tigers are confident that this season they will bring the MPBL national crown to the South.
Tanan nga taga Davao Malita, Davao Region, daghang kay salamat sa pagsuporta sa mua. Ayaw mo gunong sa pagsuporta sa mua o pagdasal para makuha nato ang National Championship kaning season nini. Salamat.